We all have those habits, bad habits. Let's just call them the way they are. Bad habits, or a bad habit that you wish that you just wake up in the morning and it's just gone and gone for good. But these things are just here with us, and you have to work on them until you become who you want to see, who you want to become. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you some of the things you can do to overcome bad habits. Welcome to today's video. My name is NJAU. Around 5 pointers that I can share with you today, and without any further ado, let me go straight to the points that I have. And the first thing is that you need to do to overcome a bad habit is something that I've talked over and over again in this channel, and that is identifying that you have a bad habit in the first place. Because there are so many people who live in denial and thinking this thing will just go away, this thing is just who I am. But it actually is a bad habit. I used to have this very bad habit of thinking that everybody else around me is wrong apart from what I'm saying is right. Everybody else is wrong, and I wouldn't listen to anybody else's opinion. It's either my way or no way at all. And before I came to realize that that is a bad habit, it's something that used to irritate so many people that some of those people couldn't face me and tell me that this is something that you need to work on, until I sat down and realized I cannot always be right. It cannot always be my way or no way at all. So you need to first identify that I actually have this habit that I need to work on, a bad one for that matter, that I need to work on, and I need to change, and I need to do what I need to do to get this thing out of my way. So the first thing you need to do is identify that you actually have those bad habits. It could be one, could be many. Write them down. Just have that quiet moment and write all the bad things that you think or you feel you need to work on. Some you can compromise, some that there are things that other people will call bad habits, but they are just your principles. Okay, don't just go out of your way to overdo. Just write what you feel. Even you yourself can feel that this is a bad habit. Write it down. The next thing you need to do is accept that you actually have that bad habit, or you actually need to change. Because I keep saying this, the moment you don't accept that you have a problem that you need to work on, you're just going to be living in a miserable way, thinking that everybody else hates me, everybody else doesn't want to listen to me, everybody else wants this, but I want this. But it is actually you who has a problem. You need to actually accept that this is a habit that I need to work on. This is something that I need to actually change, because it's hurting other people in one way or another. Could be in your family, could be in your marriage, could be in at your workplace. You're hurting other people in this sense that this thing is not going away. You think that everybody else does not understand you. It's you who needs to work on that habit. And the other thing that you need to do to overcome bad habits is know the places that provoke you. You know, there are places that you go and they bring out that thing. Maybe it's anger. Identify those places and the people that actually make this thing activate that habit. Okay, for lack of a better word, the people who may activate it. There are some environments that you go to and they actually bring that thing. There are people you hang around with and they are going to make you start doing that thing that you're working on. Could be a habit of being late, and you know, if I hang around so and so, we are going to stay late, and maybe I'll not be able to wake up early if I intend to change that bad habit of waking up late or making it to work on time. So check the environment. Check the environment that you actually in. Check the people you surround yourself with. If it is people you can just walk away from for the sake of making better choices, for the sake of becoming a better person, you need to walk away from some people in your life. You need to walk away and you need to avoid some places. If you're working on addictions, you need to stay away from things that are going to make you fall short, or maybe do the things that you're trying to overcome. So you need to identify and know the people and places that provoke that bad habit that you're trying to work on. The other thing that you need to do is have a track everything you do during the day. If, for instance, you're working towards, like I was saying, maybe for instance you're working towards anger issues, you need to identify the places that provoke your anger, the people that provoke your anger, and at the end of the day you need to write those things down. Like andika the places that analyze your day and identify, when I went to this place, that is when I felt like I was getting angry. When I did this, when I hung around so and so, is when I started feeling like my anger is trying kinda in a panda. Okay, so you need to write down at the end of every day. Analyze your day before you go to bed, or maybe you can do it early in the morning. Could be your night person, good for you. If you're a morning person, still good for you. But at the end of the day, make sure you analyze your day. If you can do it in the evening, the better, before you even forget what you did in the first place. So write everything down. Andika jioni ujue, this is what provoked my anger, this is what made me eat junk food, because there are people who are who are trying to fight that bad habit of eating junk food, or eating unhealthy food. Write them down, write them down, write everything down, and that way you're going to track that this thing I need to eliminate. I need to stay away from this and these people, this kind of people. I need to stay away from a certain place. This is what is making me do this. So you need to analyze at the end of every day, at the end of the day, all the places that you felt like provoked what you're trying to fight. Okay, and the last thing I'm going to share with you today is that you need to celebrate small wins. It doesn't matter how small it looks, celebrate them. If you're working towards getting to work early, if you make it to work on time, celebrate those wins. Don't wait until you make big moves. That's when you're trying to celebrate yourself. Celebrate those small things. If you eat a healthy meal, the whole day you have not taken any junks, celebrate. If you manage to drink your water the way that you should, celebrate those small things. Those small things are the things that are going to motivate you to actually do the big things. Okay, so stop ignoring the small things, celebrate those small wins every day. At the end of the day, after you analyze everything and you identify that actually I made it to work on time, I woke up early today, I made my bed, I ate a healthy meal, I exercised, those small wins, just make sure that you celebrate them every single day, and that is going to keep you going and is going to motivate you to even do bigger things. Okay, so it's a beautiful week. I'll see you on my next one.